My man. Yo, today, we got a guest that I've been wanting to get you in here for a long time. Like you're the guest to get, especially for me, right? How you doing today, Tommy?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you are a legend in this space. Like, you've been doing this shit for how long? You been doing this?
I said I have 22 years doing comedy in
¿Y
general.
cómo fue que tú empezaste?
Yo empecé, ok, yo empecé, ¿cómo? Pero tú dices la televisión o stand-up?
Like the whole thing.
Entretenimiento.
Entretenimiento.
Ok, yo había un amigo mío
Mhm.
que cuando yo tenía como 15 años, right?
Mhm.
This is the first time I was on TV.
Mm.
Él tenía un programa que se llamaba Humor y Risas
Okay.
en el canal 35.
Okay.
And we did a few episodes that we recorded like skits and
Ajá.
jokes. ¿Tú sabes como los chistes de Pepito? Vamos a decir.
Sí.
Nosotros lo actuábamos
Oh, pero eso fue aquí en Nueva York.
aquí en Nueva York.
Oh, shit.
Y ese show se llamaba Humor y Risas.
Okay.
Y eso comenzó a...
But Canal 35 is like a public access type thing?
Sí, pero eso era cable.
Oh.
Para tener el Canal 35 tú tenías que tener cable.
Y todo dominicano tenía un cable, esos cables, esa cajita que you used to fix him,
Sí.
que tenía todo, hasta
El
porno.
botoncito atrás.
El botoncito, sí.
Ahí.
De todo.
Entonces,
HBO, Showtime, toda esa vaina tenía.
el 35 salía si tú tenías un paquete de cable. So, los domingos soñaban ese show.
Ajá.
Ahí yo cogí un chin de popularidad, pero
Ajá.
con viejitas y vainas así, que veían ese... Mira, yo te vi el domingo.
Yeah.
You know? So, I liked it. So,
Okay.
I was in high school y, I started taking drama.
Mhm.
Y en un play que yo hice en la escuela, que era serio, it was like mad serious, everybody started laughing every time I delivered a line. And I'm like, why the fuck are they laughing?
Yeah.
And because in the play was sad as hell. It was like the Holocaust.
Diablo, a Holocaust play, you made it funny.
Yeah, people were dying.
Bruh.
After the play, somebody asked me for an autograph.
No.
I swear to everything. They were like, yo, you're going to be famous.
And then, so then what happened? Like,
So the teacher
uh-huh.
who put the play together,
Uh-huh.
he said, yo, Tommy, you need to do stand-up.
Mhm.
Like, you need to do stand-up comedy because you're funny.
So after that, you went into stand-up.
So I tried stand-up in school.
Okay, how'd it go?
Terrible. Booed off stage, all that. Like, they
Bruh.
didn't pay attention. They're boo!
Okay.
Get him out of here! Like that. Like,
Bruh.
bad. So I was like, whatever. I stopped chasing that.
Okay.
But then I got fooled by an email. They were like, yo, you want to do a contest for Comedy Central?
Okay.
I answered that with the quickness. I was like,
Hell
hell
yeah.
yeah, I want to do it. So I went downtown and I did
America's Got Talent.
no, it was that contest, supposed contest, but it was a lie.
Uh-huh.
It was just a bringer show. They wanted you to bring 8 people, to buy tickets.
And you brought 8 people.
So I'm here. Nah, que no llegó nadie. I'm here inviting mad people. Yo, denle pa' allá. Nobody came down. Like 3 people actually showed up.
Uh-huh.
So when I'm down there, the guy who put the show together, he's
Uh-huh.
like, yo, man, I don't know if you're gonna go on stage because you didn't bring your 8 people. And I'm like, damn. Y ahí venía un pana mío.
Uh-huh.
Que he was actually my boy. But then behind him, there was a couple of people that were coming. And I'm like, yo, they with you? And he's like, no. I was like, act like they are. So the guy came back. He's like, yo, did you get anybody in? I'm like, well, I got my boy there. He got his friends. And I got 2 people inside already. Mentira, no, yo no tenía nada.
Tiene que meterle muela así.
So he was like, all right, boom, all right. So I'm going to talk to the host. And that's where my name actually comes from, Tommy 5000. Because the host, yo le estaba diciendo a ella, my MySpace name.
Bruh.
I wanted her to call me my MySpace name.
Bruh. So Tommy 5000 is your MySpace name?
No.
What is
my
it?
MySpace name was 5000 Degrees.
Why?
I'll tell you in a second. So I told her, listen, my name is Tommy Peña, whatever. But I go by 5,000 Degrees. I thought I was a rapper. I wasn't rapping. It was just so
it's like 98 degrees. You're like, tú sabes qué I'm gonna do.
No, not even that.
Okay.
So all right, boom. In that time, Juvenile had came out with the album 400 Degrees.
Okay.
Now, I had a running joke about Lawrence Taylor. You know Lawrence Taylor, the football player?
No, not really.
He was part of the Giants.
Okay.
Legendary Hall of Fame.
Okay.
He was on the show Cops.
Okay.
They broke his door down because he owed $4,000 in child support. And he was like, I broke my door for $4,000. You know who I am? I'm LT, motherfuckers. I walk around with $4,000. So I had this running joke because yo le puse 1,000 pesos más.
1,000 pesos más que you owe.
So I used to walk around. I used to say, you know who I am? I walk around with $5,000. So that was my thing. So everybody knew me as 5,000. Dije que yo siempre tenía 5,000. Era mentira, pero ese era mi chiste. You know?
That's what $5. I always wonder, like, where the hell does the $5 Tommy 5K come?
Right.
Por fin, everybody knows the mystery.
Right. So what happened was that when the girl went up, she didn't say 5,000 Degrees. She said, coming to the stage, Tommy 5,000. And I was like, I like it. Y me quedé con el nombre. So that's how that happened.
And that's it, te quedaste con eso.
Me quedé con el nombre ahí. And después de ahí, I did that. It was a lie. It wasn't Comedy Central.
Yeah.
So, tú sabes que cuando uno comienza a hacer cosas de entretenimiento, la gente te dice loco. La gente te dice loco. Ah, ese tigre está loco.
Sí, claro.
Él cree que es comediante.
Eso sí, es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? Él cree que es una estrella. You know, whatever they want to say.
Claro.
Sometimes you listen to those voices. You know, and there was a lot of people that told me, yo, Tommy, get a job.
Oh, word.
Get a job, bro.
But you went, how did you get into that? Because when I saw you, like, it was me and my boy. I used to live in San Diego, right? And I remember when Dominican.com came out.
Yeah.
And I remember the first video that I ever saw was when you guys played Jesus. And I think you played Judas.
I played Judas.
You played Judas. And
Judas?
¿Quién era Judas?
I don't think I played
No,
Judas.
you didn't play Judas.
I didn't play Judas.
Because you played somebody else, and you were like, I remember you told Manuel on SP, he was playing Jesus, and you were like,
Judas le voy a dar un viaje.
Tiene que tener cuidado con ese tigre.
Sí,
and he was
sí.
like, ¿cómo que tú sabes? Yo no, y tú te quedaste en cama sentado. I don't know how I remember that, bro.
It's funny because
that was like over 20 years ago,
I
bro.
think about 20?
You think so?
Nah, maybe 15 years.
Probably 15 years.
15 years, yeah. Yeah, because the popularity of ThatsDominican started around, I want to say 2011.
2011?
But we were already filming in 2010.
Okay.
But the popularity really took off. That was actually like December.
Okay.
2010.
Okay.
Ya en par de meses, in 2011, we were on TV.
Bruh.
Like, it was quick.
It was quick.
Because you got to remember, we were some of the first YouTubers.
That's true.
YouTube had just started.
And we didn't see Dominicans on YouTube like that.
We were the first Dominican channel.
The first Dominican channel.
Like, of influencers.
Of influencer, yeah.
No, because Raymond y Miguel had a channel.
Yeah.
You know, and they were established.
Yeah.
They were on TV.
Yeah, but they were doing TV. They were doing movies.
Right,
that time.
Right.
But I think it was different, but I think you guys captured an American audience too at the same time.
That's what happened. The Dominican-American.
Dominican-American.
Because lo que pasó fue que nosotros estábamos available to everybody. Ellos estaban en la televisión, pero allá.
Allá, ¿verdad?
¿Tú me entiendes? So, allá ellos tenían una popularidad inmensa.
¿Y cómo que ustedes, like, how y'all came together and be like, yo, let's do this YouTube channel?
So, I had a channel of my own que se llamaba The Sitcom TV.
Ajá.
Y ahí nosotros comenzamos a hacer skits y cosas así, pero ya yo estaba haciendo stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
And my team was doing stand-up, which was me, Jonathan, and Chandon.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing stand-up, all of us together.
Okay.
I had a mutual friend with Manny that told Manny, yo, you seen what Tommy's doing?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta link up with Tommy. And he told me, you seen what Manny's doing? You gotta link up with Manny.
No way.
Yeah. So we knew each other, but we had that one common friend that was
Be
like,
like, yo, y'all need to.
yo, ustedes se tienen que juntar para que mezclen lo que ustedes están haciendo.
Bro, y'all did was magic. I remember getting home. You want to hear something funny, bro?
I'm in episode 5.
You're in episode 5.
From 5 to episode 40 of That's Dominican.
That's what it is. So, okay, you were 901.
He started alone.
Ah.
He started alone. He did episode 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Man.
Then episode 5, he spoke to me. Él me dijo, yo, mándame unos clips. Yo quiero que tú digas esto, esto y esto. Si tú te quieres poner una peluca o lo que sea, póntela. Hazlo de la manera que tú quieras. And I had like a little gray wig. Y yo me puse eso y yo le mandé los videos. And next thing you know, bro, I'm on the bus. Somebody goes, yo, you in a Dominican video?
Bruh.
And I go, yeah, I'm in a Dominican. Like, yo, that shit is funny.
Bruh.
Bro, walking down the street, one of my boys, yo, I saw the video from across the street. I'm like, oh, yo no sé de qué video él me está hablando.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to do a video with this white girl that she used to imitate Lady Gaga.
Mm-hmm.
Y cuando yo estoy ahí, el tigre que está editando el video de ella me dice, you in a Dominican video? Yo dije, yo, what the fuck is going on? So, cuando yo voy y chequeo el video tenía 8,000 views. En ese tiempo,
Bruh.
8,000 views, nigga, tú eres famoso.
Yeah, tú eres, yeah.
Nadie tenía eso.
Bro, but,
en un día.
But that, you know what's crazy, bro? I was living in San Diego.
How did you run into it?
I was on the computer, I remember, and I saw, I don't know, I think it was like somebody wrote an article, I think it was, or a blog or some shit like that, and I clicked on it, like Dominican Jesus. Si Jesús fuera dominicano. And I saw that, and I was laughing. And I was like, yo, and I ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of people were mad. Like, the Christians were mad.
Yeah.
Right? And they were like, yeah, I'm like, why are they getting backlash? This shit is so hilarious.
Yeah.
Right? And I told my boy's Puerto Rican. So me and my boy, every week, he will come over my house, and we'll like sit there in the living room and put YouTube on the TV so we could watch ThatsDominican.com.
Get the fuck
So
out
every
of here.
week we will look like, when is the new video for ThatsDominican.com? And then I remember my SP was like, yo, we put ThatsDominican.com and then put the episode.
The number.
The number of the episode.
Right.
And he'll be like, nigga, but it's like, it was inconsistent too. Cause it was it was like a
time periods where it would be
Bruh.
2-3 weeks before we drop a video.
Loco. Y those 3 weeks were the longest.
Yeah.
2 weeks were the longest for a nigga living in San Diego trying to get Dominican content. And I was like, fuck, like where they at, bro? It was so hilarious, right? And it was like, you guys did that. He had El Mosquito. Y'all did music videos. You played Romeo.
Yeah.
Y'all went to Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Y'all shot in Dominican, El Limpia Vidrio.
Yeah.
Right? There was like, I could name all of them because I was every week watching, bro. And it was me and my Puerto Rican boy.
You know what's crazy? That while you're feeling like, damn, when is the next drop? Nosotros también, we would be like, yo, Manuel, pero acaba el video, because it was him editing.
Oh.
You know? So we would shoot, let's say, on a Sunday, y durar 2 semanas esperando ese video.
I know.
Pero era que cuando nosotros nos juntábamos, it was like, yo, this is the topic.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I got.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys got?
Mm.
So then we'll be like, oh, I know this, and this happens, and this happens. You know, like, let's say, what did we do?
For instance, Dominican Republic.
Los niños dominicanos.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sí.
Oh, tú sabes que los niños dominicanos siempre se caen de un sitio, o
Sí.
whatever, o se dan un golpe y no le dicen a la mamá, o lo que
Mhm.
sea. The point is that he would have like 5 or 6 topics, and we would add to it.
Mhm.
So imagine all the takes and all the stuff that we would do. Entonces, él tenía una computadorita que se estaba descricajando.
No.
Yo, that little computer, bro, it took so much beating. And you know what's crazy? That during one of the things that we did, the short film, Del Mosquito,
De Moquito.
somebody stole that laptop with
What?
everything on it.
What?
And I got it back. Yeah. They stole the
'Cause
laptop.
I remember he was like, yo, I'm filming a movie. And everybody's like, even my cousin was hitting me up, yo, that's Dominican is gonna come up with a movie.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, quítate
Yeah.
los pantalones.
We did a 45-minute short film.
Yeah.
And with no recursos, like
Nothing.
nothing. Zero, zip. His outfit was made of curtains and
Bro.
cardboard.
And then what happened was, what stopped That's Dominican?
Unfortunately, it was an ego thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was Manny had he had problems with different cast members because of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, he first kicked out Jonathan and Chandon because they weren't sharing the work, according to him. He felt like, you know, like, yo, I'm giving y'all a lot of fame and y'all not sharing on your social media what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's like, it's not only my work, it's your work too. Like, you gotta share it. And unfortunately, they didn't care about that. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So he kicked them out. Then we had D Espinal.
Yeah, I remember.
And with D, the competition became girls. You know, girls wanted D. Manny felt like, you know, I'm the Romeo.
But D is a handsome
D
dude.
was a handsome dude. So
yeah.
I don't know. They would be comparing all, you know.
No way. Oh, that sucks.
Yo solo metía 4. Yo solo metía 5. You know, and it was a thing, a back and forth, and the egos got in the way, and then he just decided, like, one day he was like, yo, don't come back. And he kicked me out too, expecting me to be like, yo, but I didn't do nothing. And I was like, yo, bro, you kicked me out. Like, why? He was like, oh, I kicked you out, wanting you to come back and say sorry.
Oh my God.
But I wanted to get rid of D. So I had to kick you both out in order to have like a, you know, I don't know, whatever he thought.
That sucks because I'm like, as a viewer and as a fan, you're like, you fall in love with these characters, right? For me, it was like, you're my favorite character.
Thank you.
You know,
a lot of people say that.
Bro, you're like hilarious. But it's like, if you put the ego aside, now of course there's ego. Like, even with Pero, like, you know, there's people that didn't get along with each other, right?
Right.
But it's like, we all winning. We understood that we all have a mission. And there's some people that, there's, I think when it comes to fame, I think narcissism grows.
Tú sabes, a mí me ha pasado lo que se llama el embarre. A mí me han embarrado. Cada vez que pasa algo con gente que yo estoy trabajando, vamos a decir, ok, en ese entonces, vamos a decir, Manny le hizo una tiradera a Alofoque.
Ah, sí.
¿Verdad? Ya, por esa tiradera que Manny hizo, Alofoque don't fuck with me.
What?
He don't fuck with me because of my affiliation to Manny.
Gotcha.
You get it?
Gotcha, yeah.
So, yo quedé embarrado por Manny. ¿Tú entiendes?
Sí, because you're part of the same crew.
Ya.
Yeah,
¿Tú me entiendes? Affiliation.
Yeah.
Igual tuvo un lío con con una mujer de Caribbean Cinemas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her name is, damn, what the hell? Sumaya Cordero.
Sí.
She runs the movies in DR.
Industry, yeah.
The guy who I did a movie with had a problem with her. Guess whose movie is no longer being seen?
Bruh.
You see what I'm saying? Embarrado por otra gente.
Otra persona.
¿Tú me entiendes? Entonces, yo soy una persona que yo no le hago nada a nadie.
Es verdad. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people be like, we had one person, pero like they used to have beef with everybody.
Right.
Everybody. And
Right.
then just because I'm close friends with that person,
Now you're not like.
yo tengo que ser enemigo de todo el mundo también.
Sí, exacto.
That's one thing that people gotta understand is I don't adopt nobody else's beef.
I don't like that.
I don't like that shit. And when you have somebody that's a friend of yours that's problematic, then they have problems with a whole lot of people, then that's gonna rub off on you. And I'm like, pero acá, I myself have no enemies. But then you have 5 enemies. Now I gotta adopt these 5 enemies.
Bro, that's not what I'm here
That's
for.
not what I'm here for.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
Entonces,
Yeah.
yo siento que me ha afectado
Uh-huh.
relaciones
Uh-huh.
con gente que tienen solo poder
Poder, yeah.
para elevar mi carrera. Porque la gente me dice, yo, Sammy, pero tú debieras de estar en película dominicana hace mucho.
Hace tiempo.
Hace tiempo.
Hace tiempo.
But you know what it is? That there's always something that happens. All right. Raymond y Miguel. Boom.
Okay.
Raymond y Miguel. I've worked with them plenty of times.
Mhm.
Nothing's ever come out. No sé qué tengo. No sé qué bloqueo es que tienen con Tommy. ¿Tú me entiendes?
I don't know, man. I think with you, bro, I remember. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you because a lot of people don't know. When I first started, pero like, if there was no That's Dominican, you know, and if there was no That's Dominican, there will be
No,
no,
pero like.
me, pero like, right? You see what I'm saying? Because when they were like, oh, you want to be part of pero like, my shit was like, I want to be That's Dominican for Latinos because I was like, I remember what That's Dominican gave me. I remember laying there at night being in a city that there's no Dominicans. That I was like, oh my God, like, and then when it was the only time that I was able to see myself and understand myself for who I was, and I was proud to be Dominican. I'm like, pero ven acá, esta gente está haciendo todos estos videos. I relate to all of that. Nosotros somos así. And when you guys stop it, like nobody gave me that. Yo dije, what?
I gotta create that.
I have to create that. And when I went to LA, my mentality, and I walked into the BuzzFeed office, bro. Y ahí tuve the Try Guys that were like, Try Guys were the popular ones.
What does that mean?
Try Guys were like like they're like the jocks, like the popular guys. It was like a school. It was like a high school. I walked in. The Try Guys son los matatanes, like the biggest dudes, right? In BuzzFeed. And they're all nice guys. All nice. Shout out to like Keith, bro. Like that's my guy. And Zach. Like all of those guys are great guys. And, you know, they were doing their videos. And I met Quinta. Quinta, that she's doing Abbott Elementary right now. That she wrote that show. And I was seeing all these people that I saw online. I was like, bro. And I was excited to be part of BuzzFeed. But I was more excited to be part of Pero Like. Because I was like, okay, well, That's Dominican gave me. I'm going to give that to Latinos, right? And I remember telling myself this. I said, I'm going to be Tommy Peña of Pero Like.
Yeah. I seen that quote.
Yeah.
I seen it somewhere. They did an interview on you.
Yeah. I said I was going to be Tommy Peña, Pero Like.
Question. Is Quinta the girl that did the, oh, you got money.
Oh, you got money. You got
You
all
know,
that
that's
money.
her, right?
Yeah, that's her.
Wow, she's come a long way. God
She's
bless
come a
her.
long way. Yeah, she's always, I feel like when people make it, I feel like you know who's going to make it, right?
Right.
Quinta always had that aura.
Yeah.
Like every time you met Quinta, she's short.
Yeah. She's really short.
She's like 4 foot nothing.
I think I met her in LA too. And it was by mistake. Because I was with Tonio and them somewhere. And Hannah Stocking and Lele Pons. I was with all of them.
Yeah.
And I think we ran into her. And she couldn't film that day.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, "Oh, I wish I could stay," like something like that. Like,
Mm.
and I met her and I was like, "Oh my God, that's the girl from the you
You
got
got
money.
money.
A large."
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, 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 yeah.
so in that moment, I kind of like told her like a large, and she
Yeah,
laughed,
yeah.
and it was cool, but that was our only meeting.
Mm-hmm.
¿Tú me entiendes? And I was like, she's dope.
She's dope. And even though she's small, she oozes that aura. Like
Mhm,
she has like
mhm,
this certain,
mhm,
I don't know
mhm,
what it
mhm.
is. She has this
Yeah, she could light
aura.
up a room.
She could light up a room. She's calm. She has a presence to her.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel like everybody in BuzzFeed knew that she was gonna be somebody. And I feel like she knew too. It was like esa mujer, the way that she moved, like her energy, like she knew she was gonna go somewhere.
Did I get to see you in LA?
Yeah, we shot a video.
What did we shoot?
We shot a Jesus video.
Oh yeah, we did. That's dope. Yeah, we did.
Full circle. Full circle.
Damn, we shot that
We
video
shot
in the
that-
pool.
In the pool.
That's fire.
That's fire.
What was that girl's name? Jackie. That was Jackie's crib.
Oh,
Jackie Nova.
¿Tú crees que me recuerdo? It was like, I think we went.
No, that was an Airbnb
it
you
was
had.
Airbnb, like
You were doing a film, and we came in between your film and did that skit.
did the skit.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, because you were shooting something else.
Yeah, we were shooting. That was all part of the skit.
Was
I
it?
think it was like we shot like if Jesus was Dominican or Latino or whatnot. And then we also had like different scenes, like San Pedro trying to get people in, and we're like, no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Curly was there.
Curly was there.
And
Maya.
some other people. Yeah. I remember.
Who else was with? I think that's why I met Yvonne.
Ivan was with
And
me.
then we also had a show when you were
We
there.
did a show.
At the Friend in
At the where?
see, I'm at the Friend that was in Silver Lake.
Silver Lake. Yeah.
It was like a 3-hour show.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, because I did all the characters.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's
You did.
fire. That's fire. Yeah, we did. It's crazy how because when you came to New York for the first time
Mm-hmm.
to do, like, you did like a little run of like getting to know all the influencers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we had a show and you came and you did 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And you were practicing your stand-up because
Yeah.
you still hadn't really, you only
Yeah.
had gone up once.
Yeah. And I rarely did anything in Spanish. And you're like, this, and the show was in Spanish.
Yes.
Hey, bueno, vamos a ver if they translate.
It was good.
Thank you.
That's where you came up with the coger joke.
Yeah.
And, and I was like, oh, that's good stuff,
Yeah.
because of the difference of what
Nationality,
you want to
culture.
call Mexican Spanish and,
Yeah.
and Dominican Spanish,
That's true.
because it's like there's the same words, different meanings.
Different meanings. Yeah, they have like aguas. They say aguas for watch out.
For watch out.
Like watch out. They be like aguas. They're like, nigga, what you mean aguas, bro? So if a car hits me, they be like aguas. You be like, mierda, tú sabes qué? Yo tengo sed, sí. And you know where the term aguas come from, bro?
I don't.
Back in Mexico City, they didn't have a sewage system. Right? So the rich people used to like pee in the bucket and shit in the bucket, but they would just throw it out the window and they'd be like, aguas.
No.
Bro, so like that you'd be like, oh shit, they're gonna throw piss out. So like that you wouldn't be splattered.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine, bro?
Oh my God.
Can you imagine que tú estás caminando aguas y mierda.
Throw them meow.
Hombre, meow. They should
No.
yell meow.
No. Yeah, like
so that became a
say peed.
bruh. It became now as a cultural thing. Now you be like aguas, like
That's
watch out,
Okay.
aguas,
Heads up.
heads up.
Okay. I did not know that.
And now
But yeah, so you were doing that and
Uh-huh.
you were comparing the Spanish, but you did really good for
Thank you,
stand
brother.
up in
Thank you.
Spanish for your first time.
Thank you.
It was like, oh shit, mira, tenemos a Gadiel ahora. So when we went to LA, I was like, yo, Gadiel, we got a show. And you came through it.
Yeah, of course,
That was
man.
good.
Yeah, bro. And I remember we did shoot another video that time that you were there. I forgot what it was, but I think that was with Curly or some shit. And Jason came through too.
Right, but that was at the building. That was at BuzzFeed.
That was at BuzzFeed at the building.
Yeah. You invited us over. We did a thing with Curly where he was like, describing visiting Latino parents or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I remember. But it was good. It was good. We did a couple of things.
What do you think is the future for like Latinos, Latino media? Like I feel like there's a lot more influencers online. ¿Tú entiendes? And there's more TikTok. People are more live streaming more often. You know what I'm saying?
I think the future of Latino media,
Mm-hmm.
as far as like, ya el teléfono le ha dado el poder a cualquiera de ser famoso.
Para que te lo sepa.
Tú ves que la gente agarra un
Yeah.
teléfono y hacen así, and
Yeah.
they could go viral.
They could go viral.
And they can make a career out of just making rants. And people right now, there's women that do content that don't talk. They just walk up to something with booty shorts and
And it works.
and they have millions and millions of followers.
Millions and millions of followers.
Sin hablar.
Sin hablar. Enseñando nalga.
Enseñando nalga. Ahora, no. Hey, es contenido.
Hey, contenido. It works for them.
Es contenido. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Que yo creo que el futuro está en gente como tú y yo,
Mm-hmm.
que hacemos contenido más elaborado, like la factoría.
Okay.
For example.
Yo, ¿cuándo me ponen la factoría, loco?
Te
Yo le
vamos-
pregunté 2 o 3 veces. Ponme una. I don't give a fuck if I'm walking in the back. Like, ustedes ya gato mío. Llegó el correo.
Te vamos a poner, pero te vamos a poner que tú tengas, reoccurring. So that you don't just come in for a feature,
Gotcha.
I want you to come, not a
My
cameo.
God, ya tú sabes.
We gotta give you a personality.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
Es verdad, es verdad.
Que tú vengas trajeado.
Trajeado.
Coño, ese empresario, ¿quién es? ¿Tú me entiendes?
Oh. El negro peligroso.
Ya. Pero yo creo que tenemos que juntar las fuerzas,
Claro.
como la tuya y la mía, la de Iván, la de... ¿Tú me entiendes? Estos muchachos que tienen mucho seguimiento
Ujú.
y hacer trabajo elaborado, películas,
Sí, sí.
series, ¿tú me entiendes? Sitcoms like La Factoría. We have to do that. Because si no, se va a perder el arte. Mira lo que está pasando. And shout out to my boy, because I love what's happening with him personally, but I don't love why it's happening.
What do
And
you
it's
mean?
because,
Who?
shout out to Splu. He's growing a
Yeah.
lot. You know Splu, right?
Yeah, no es blue.
Okay, you see how fast he's
Yeah.
growing?
Yeah.
All he's doing is talking to the camera.
That's all he's doing.
He's
yeah.
not acting out the jokes.
No.
He's telling the people the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's great
Yeah.
for him,
Yeah.
but it's not great for us
Mm.
because, vamos a decir, un tigre como yo,
Mhm.
que te hago 3, 4, 5, 6, hasta 7 personajes,
Mhm.
ya esos personajes no valen.
No, no.
La gente no quiere ver eso.
No.
La gente quiere ver que tú le hables directamente a la cámara, le digas lo que es y ya.
Yeah, but I think that the good thing about that is people feel more connected to you because it's unscripted. If that makes sense, I think people
Yeah, it's in real life.
in real life
It's what's happening.
unscripted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Entonces, that is the problem.
Mm.
Mira ahora, los artistas tienen que ir ante los streamers para que los streamers lo hagan más famoso.
Es para que tú lo, claro.
Los streamers están más famosos que los artistas.
Que los artistas. Dude, we're in a creator economy.
¿Tú me
We're
entiendes?
creator, yeah.
Entonces, ya el artista es una mierda.
Mhm.
El streamer es el que está rompiendo.
Es claro.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Claro.
El que deja la cámara prendida el día entero
Día entero.
y eso está rodando.
I feel like I think differently when it comes to that. And the reason why is we have more control of our future. Right? Antes era el estudio. Antes tú tenías que tener a tight ass 5 minutes so like that to see if you could get on TV or some type of television or some executive that have no relationship to you that doesn't understand who you are and how, you see what I'm saying? Or what makes you tick, right? Now we own this economy. Like
Yeah.
right now, like to have politicians to go on podcasts. What won the last election was this man, he was doing his rounds on all these podcasts.
Bro,
You see what I'm saying?
bro,
And
don't you see?
Yeah.
Don't you see a person like, not just to mention Kaisanat, because Kaisanat is one,
One, yeah.
but Aiden Ross,
Yeah.
I Show Speed.
Pon el micrófono más directo.
Toda esa gente. No,
Sí.
eso me agarra. No te...
Sí.
Tranquilo.
That's what she said.
Todos esos tigres se están buscando porque la gente, como Donald Trump,
Sí.
están señalando, mira, ve, aquí es que hay que hacer, esta es la vuelta que hay que hacer.
¿Qué hace, verdad?
¿Tú me entiendes? Un
Ajá.
Jake Paul, esos tigres están haciendo sus casas y cosas así. Y adentro de los planos está, hey, I need a podcast station.
I need a podcast studio, yes.
I need a podcast studio. I need a streaming
Yeah.
thing.
Ajá. ¿Tú no viste lo que pasó últimamente con Netanyahu, that he went on the Nelk Boys?
Who's
You see
this?
that? Netanyahu?
No, who's that?
Netanyahu is the prime minister of Israel.
What?
Yeah. Él sabe que el tipo está haciendo un genocide in the Middle East.
No lo creo.
Mi hermano, ¿dónde tú estás? En una
Un
cueva.
genocide.
Bro,
Él está matando gente
Sí.
y lo están dejando. Que lo mate.
Nosotros te estamos mandando la bomba a nosotros with our tax money. ¿Tú no sabías eso?
Yo no sé nada de eso. Yo estoy atrás, loco. Porque dime tú, ¿quién está poniendo la atención a esos árabes para allá, esos tigres? Esos tigres tienen un tro de cuarto y uno aquí struggling, haciendo chistes. Porque uno está viviendo del cuento.
Lo que pasó es que Netanyahu, he's considered a war criminal by the UN, right? He's committing a genocide.
And he went on the Nelk Boys?
He went on a podcast. He got the Nelk Boys, because it's a big podcast.
Yeah,
right?
that's the guys that own the Happy Dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Nelk Boys got a lot of shit, but now these politicians, what I'm trying to say is that these politicians are using the podcast space to be like, let me spread my propaganda. That's what Netanyahu was there.
Yeah.
¿Tú entiendes? ¿Qué es lo que está pasando allá en Palestine?
So he basically
Defended
himself
his position of what he does.
by going on this podcast.
To defend
Pero ve lo que está pasando.
Tú ves.
Ve lo que te estoy diciendo. El artista, el misterio se fue.
Sí, eso sí. Antes era el misterio. Es verdad.
El misterio era lo que tenía un artista arriba.
Es verdad.
Ya hoy en día, el artista que no está streaming, que no está on Instagram, look at Will Smith.
People forgot about them.
They're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really think about Leonardo DiCaprio every day? You don't.
No.
But you think about Will Smith because you just saw him on Instagram.
5 minutes ago.
You know what I'm saying?
With that horrible rap.
But he's in your face.
He's on your face. Yeah.
Kevin Hart, he's in your face.
He's in your face.
The Rock, he's in your face.
Yeah.
Why is The Rock the most paid actor right now? Because he's in your face.
He's in your face.
All day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. He's always like posting stuff. His Instagram, he's always active.
He's in your face,
He's
bro.
in your face.
Even if he's taking a little sip of his tequila.
Es verdad.
You know what I'm saying?
Es verdad.
Because he's lying. You know that nigga don't drink? He don't drink, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Ese tigre está bebiendo agua.
Es verdad.
Él no está bebiendo tequila.
To look the way he does it, he don't drink tequila at all.
Nada.
Nothing.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Yeah.
So, son plataformas que han dañado el misterio. Tú no ves que antes, mira, ve, ayer hubo una noticia that Deion Sanders said he removed his bladder. Why the fuck isn't this on the news? Why is this even news? Deion Sanders removed his bladder. He was
like his bladder?
Yeah,
like,
his bladder. He had to remove it because he had cancer in the bladder.
Mierda.
So he had to remove it. And that was public news. Why?
Wow.
We don't need to know this about
We don't need
Deion
to know
Sanders.
that. That's true. I don't even know who Deion Sanders is, to be honest.
The football player.
I don't watch football. I know Dan Marino.
You don't remember Deion Sanders? He probably had his sneakers.
First of all, you didn't know Netanyahu.
All right, you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna lie. You're right. But
yeah.
You gotta understand. There was times you don't remember watching TV and they'll be like, after 30 years struggling his battle of cancer. This actor died. 30 years. You'd be like, damn, 30 years?
30 years, yes, true.
He had a struggle with cancer for 30 years. So all those movies he did, he had cancer, nobody knew.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew because it was a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Because you wouldn't, an actor or star,
They had that mystery.
they had a mystery
That was
to them.
that
You
was the
didn't
whole
know.
point of being a movie star or celebrity.
Right,
You had
you
that
were-
mystery.
Now,
You don't have that mystery.
there's no mystery.
There's
It's
no
like,
mystery.
there's a guy standing in front of CBS like that.
Yeah.
with
You
the
know it.
news. Hoy, aquí, ha pasado Marc Anthony a comprar una menta horse.
Yeah, ¿verdad?
Parece
Yeah.
que tiene una tosecita.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yep.
Why is this news?
But you also gotta think about like people have a short attention span nowadays. Like right now, like
But that doesn't need to kill the mystery of the star.
of a star.
You don't need to put his business out there. You don't need to say, Jennifer Lopez not gonna sing tonight because she got diarrhea. Like, nah. They cut.
I think social media also has become. You know what I noticed is that people are okay with airing out the dirty laundry. Shit that's supposed to be private, la gente lo dice. Pero bueno,
Yeah,
there's some
why?
things they keep private. Bro.
Why? Dejen eso.
Deja esa vaina.
Entonces, mira qué pasa. Yo vengo de una cultura diferente, right?
Claro.
La cultura mía era, for example, yo no me tiraba fotos donde sea.
Sí.
De que, let me take a selfie. That's not a thing.
That's not a thing. Yeah.
For my culture, the way I came up. You know what I'm saying? Also, you had to watch out if you did a video or you know how we blog now? We're basically bloggers.
Yeah.
Because with your Instagram story, if you put your plate, estoy aquí, en los pollos, pa, y tirate una foto, ya todo el mundo sabe dónde tú estás.
¿Dónde tú estás?
O tú dijiste, tú estás en los pollos.
Sí.
Y si tú viniste y hiciste así, fue. Y salió Gadiel en mi background, ya la gente sabe dónde tú estás.
¿Dónde tú estás?
Por mí, ¿verdad?
¿Verdad?
¿Qué pasa? Que antes tú no podías hacer eso.
Tú no puedes hacer eso. ¿verdad?
Porque te van a decir, yo, sácame de esa foto, quítame de ahí. ¿Tú me entiendes? Tú no sabes quién me está siguiendo. ¿Tú me
¿Quién se va a
entiendes?
aparecer? Antes también tú no puedes decir qué es lo que tú ibas a hacer. If you were leaving, if you're going on vacation, if you're going to do something.
Yeah.
It was a thing to not tell nobody.
You're not supposed to
You're not
because
supposed to.
you could get caught up.
You could get murked.
Yes. That's exactly
also,
it.
you also talk about different times. It was like, especially up here in Uptown, bro. Those times, they used to call this Vietnam, bro.
Oye, lo que te voy a decir. Esto me pasó a mí, real life. You
Está
remember
bien.
when people used to tag you on a picture and then tag the place that you were in?
Yeah.
All right. So I took a picture with a boy of mine,
Uh-huh.
and his girlfriend on Facebook put the location of where we were. Right?
Mm-hmm.
My cousin calls me and he's like, yo, you in this place? I'm like, yeah. He goes, yo, you with this guy? I'm like, yeah. He goes, tell him to stay right there. Que nos vamos a dar par de trompa. And I'm like, what? He's like, ese tigre me debe dinero.
¿Y cuánto le debía?
Él le debía un dinero.
Como 20 pesos.
No. Eso es vaina de droga.
Ok, está bien.
¿Tú me entiendes? El primo mío me llamó to fight my boy.
Bruh.
So now I got to tell my boy, yo, my cousin's coming over here to fight you.
Bruh. Ahora tú estás en el medio.
I'm in the middle of this street problem.
Yeah.
I'm not in this problem. I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about this. Yo no sabía que yo hacía el negocio. Yo no sé. La mujer, por ponerme tag en la vaina,
Te metió en el medio.
salió en mi Facebook. Tommy anda con este tigre. Aquí estoy yo en una foto.
La foto. El primo encojonado.
El primo encojonado. Now this is my cousin. Si pasa algo entre...
Now it looks like you brought
somebody
your cousin.
jumps in or something like that.
You got to defend somebody.
Now I got to defend... Not somebody, my cousin.
Yeah.
I got to defend my cousin because that's my blood.
That's true.
I'm with this guy, but now there's a problem.
Damn. That's...
Y ellos, officially, my cousin was outside when we came out.
Bruh. So what
Y
happened?
se tiran par de trompadas. They fought.
And what do you do?
I watched.
You ain't defend your cousin?
Nah, I let it be. That was their problem.
That's crazy. It's crazy to be like, yo, I'm gonna hang out with my boy. We're gonna have a great night.
Yeah.
And the night ends up
In
your
that.
cousin,
Yeah.
your blood cousin come in, and you gotta be there for your cousin.
Bro.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm trying to tell you. Then his wife tried to jump in, and I was like, hey, no te meta. No te meta.
Porque ahora si ella se mete, tú tienes que meterte.
No, jalala, because I'm not going to hit her.
Yeah.
You know, but ella no se metió. But still, it's crazy. And I used to tell Ivan, cuando comenzamos, you know, like me and Ivan hanging out and doing videos and all that stuff, he used to everything.
Post everywhere.
Put up a video and like, yo, deja de estar grabando tanto.
Es verdad.
Porque yo vengo de ese background, de esa cultura.
De esa cultura, like, yeah.
Like, don't record people.
That's the weird. You know what? I think we're in that age gap that it feels weird to us.
Yes.
It feels weird. I don't feel comfortable streaming out and about. Like, people nowadays, they be like IRL. For me, that feels dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because it's like anybody could walk up to where you at.
There's people that hate on you.
Yes.
There's people that's jealous of you.
Yes.
There's people that... And I know people that were supposedly my friends that are now my enemy because they were jealous of what I've done. Well, I don't want to be live somewhere and them motherfuckers show up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
I know exactly what you mean.
Especially, we're talking about New York City, right? Where there's a lot of shit that happens. Like, yeah, you'll find great people, but you also find a lot of trifling people. And you don't know what people's agenda. Just because of jealousy, they will take your life.
Bro, it's all right, boom. I remember one time I took a picture with a fan.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody called me and said, yo, that guy's a snitch. You got to watch out. And I'm like, who? Oh, that dude you just took a picture with, this and that.
Bruh.
I'm like, that's a fan, bro. I'm not going to tell him no to a picture.
Yeah.
He's a fan of my work. I don't know what he does on his personal time.
That has nothing to do with you.
¿Cómo que di que no me tire foto con un fanático?
Acá.
Es un fanático, yo no sé. Que él hizo un lío y he snitched on somebody. That's his business. I'm a comedian. I don't have to do nothing with the street.
Mm-hmm.
No tengo, yo no robo ni vendo droga. Yo soy un comediante, yo vendo chiste.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? Al final, alguien se tenía una foto conmigo, de que yo soy fanático tuyo, lo que sea.
He's a snitch. What does that have to do with you? Like, and I know there's...
How would I even know?
How would you, also, there's street politics, but if you're not involved in that, then you shouldn't even be part... Like, you
¿Cómo yo voy a saber?
¿Cómo tú vas a saber?
Güey, tú choteas.
Como 6'9".
They're like, I'm not going to... That's another thing.
Uh-huh.
Somebody told me, like, would I work with 6ix9ine? I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
6ix9ine is giving me $3 million to do some video or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm working with him. Oh, nah, that's whack because you know street code and this. Fuck the street code.
Yeah.
Ain't none of these street niggas
Nothing.
ever gave me no $3 million.
Yeah.
If he's giving me, I feel the way Kodak Black feels.
Wow.
Kodak Black said it was $1 million to get on a song with him. He said, I ain't turning that down. I'm sorry. I don't care who he snitched on. He's like, that's y'all snitch.
He was
like, that's y'all.
He paid $1 million to put Kodak Black in his song.
He featured on a song. And Kodak Black took it. He said, $1 million? Let's go.
Also, you also gotta think about like
16 bars, bro.
I know it's $1 million, but sometimes there's also like somebody's, how would you call it?
Morals?
Your
Principles?
Principles, right? So, si una persona tiene una mala reputación, like, and it's well known this person has a bad reputation, I think sometimes you gotta be like, okay, do I fuck with this person?
Bro, todo tiene un precio. Todo tiene un precio. Todo tiene un precio. ¿Tú te crees que ese rey, ¿cómo se llama?
Okay.
¿El tigre?
Netanyahu.
¿Cómo?
El Netanyahu.
Yahoo, sí.
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. ¿Cómo que tú se dice?
El Prime Minister de Israel.
El Prime Minister de Israel te dice, yo, mira, aquí hay $20 millones.
Ajá.
Tiene que chupar un huevo.
Diablo.
Tú-
¿Qué hace
Tú,
para yo?
tú tienes que decidir de tu vida.
Ajá.
Tú vas a tener otro chance de tener 20 millones.
Para chuparme
Y
un
nada más
huevo.
tienes que hacer así.
¿Cuánto tiempo tú tienes que durar?
¡Ya, sí! ¿Dijiste cuánto tiempo?
¿Cuánto tiempo tiene que durar?
¿Ya?
Chupando un huevo.
¡Ya! 20 millones. Tú vas a pensar mucho eso.
Tengo que pensarlo. Y
Te-
la
tú lo
gente va a
puedes
saber.
pensar,
La
tú
gente
lo-
va a saber.
Tú lo puedes pensar. No, yo lo quiero grabado. Yo lo quiero grabado. Yo quiero abogados. Yo quiero todo el mundo que esté ahí, que esté ready. Ey, para la entrega, yo necesito los cuartos.
Tú lo haces por 20 millones.
Los cuartos. Oye, van a decir Tommy el mejor mamón. ¿Qué otra oportunidad tú vas a tener así? Tú no vas a tener eso. Todo tiene un precio.
Pero tú vas a
Yo
estar
lo digo relajando,
Sí, claro.
pero todo tiene un precio.
Pero tú vas a estar caminando por la calle. Entonces, ese tipo se hizo millonario mamando huevos.
Ya. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú cómo andas?
Con esta economía.
Yo me voy a montar en un helicóptero ahorita
Con todas las cosas
a dar
tan
una
caras.
vueltica. ¿Y tú?
La cosa está cara.
Son decisiones.
Sí.
¿Tú me entiendes? Y al final, todo el mundo tiene su trayectoria de cómo ellos van a hacer lo que van a hacer.
Es verdad.
Uno quiere trabajar lo más legal y lo más con tus principles, como tú dijiste.
Claro, principio, claro.
Con tu principio. Uno quiere siempre trabajar con su principio, pero todo tiene un precio. Es la verdad. ¿Tú me entiendes? Ahora está de que tú no te dobles por el precio.
Eso sí.
¿Tú me
eso
entiendes?
Sí.
Because, of course, you're going to be like, está loco. You know?
Claro.
First thought is, no,
I'm
not doing that.
Yeah. The first thought, in reality, I've been like,
I ain't
tú
doing
estás loca,
that.
I ain't doing that shit. Yo solo, aquí a nadie.
Exactly.
But then I'll go home and mierda, pues son 20 millones. Y no aquí aguantando mierda.
Nah, yo.
Tú estás pensando que yo puedo comprar eso. Yo puedo,
Mané,
diablo.
que 20 millones.
¿Cuánto un Lamborghini?
Ni tú ni tu familia tendrán que hacer más nada
En el resto de su vida.
el resto de tu vida. Ustedes pueden vivir cómodos hasta que ustedes se mueran.
¿Por qué nosotros los hombres decimos eso? De que tú mamas por esta cantidad?
Oh, no, eso es porque es el principio más.
It challenges your principles.
It's the biggest thing against mankind.
Mm,
You're not willing to do it for free.
nah.
You know what I'm saying? You're never gonna want to do that.
What about get my boy? He's willing to do it for free.
But then that's the thing.
I mean,
That they don't want him.
Yeah, it's true.
They want you. ¿Tú me entiendes? Eso igual, mira, yo te voy a dar un ejemplo. Ahí le tiró un amigo mío, perdón, le tiró un hombre a una amiga mía que él le quiere cagar en el pecho. Oye, que él quiere que ella le cague en el pecho a él. Y él le va a dar $20,000.
¿Qué?
Y yo le dije, muchacha, ¿y tú estás cagando de gratis en ese toilet? Vete a cagarle en el pecho a ese tigre por $20,000.
Y que ella
Y
lo
no
hizo.
hay que guayar ni nada.
Que ella le cague en el pecho.
Él quiere que ella le cague en el pecho por $20,000.
Hay gente rara un rato. 20.
Explícame tú.
Y ella lo hizo.
No lo hizo. Ella dijo, no, you crazy,
You're
Tommy.
good for her.
I'm not doing. And I'm like,
Good
you
for-
crazy.
Tú le cagas en el pecho al tigre.
Oye, 8 veces le vi allá. Los martes y los jueves. Le digo,
Sí, espérate, déjame drink some X-Lax de una
ese es
vez.
mi toilet nuevo.
Déjame comer una cuanta fibra
Tú
ahora mismo.
estás loco. Pero ella está buenísima también.
Ajá.
No es que él le está diciendo una random girl.
Ajá.
¿Tú me entiendes? Él le está diciendo esta jeva. ¿Tú me entiendes? Estamos en vivo, ¿verdad? Estamos en vivo.
No, it's recorded.
¿Puedo coger
Dale.
déjame decirle que estamos, tú me entiendes, grabando, porque ella parece que no entiende que estamos grabando.
Está ahí.
Entonces, yo le tengo que decir que estamos grabando. Hola, estamos grabando. Entonces, hablamos ahorita en un par de minutos. Ok, gracias. Yo sé que tú me quieres mucho. Está oficial. Oye, entonces,
La magia de Tommy.
¿sabes? Un tigre, la punta de oro.
Oh.
Oye, lo que te estoy diciendo es que challenge your principles.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because who's asking somebody to shit on their chest?
Asqueroso.
Nobody. No, nobody wants that. Who?
Nobody. This is
Obviously, he wants it.
He wants that.
But
You'd be surprised.
Like,
yo creo que hay muchos ricos. I think there's a lot of elites.
déjame preguntarte algo. ¿A ti te han miado?
No.
¿Tú quieres un golden shower?
Ni loco.
Diga que una jeva se venga,
Ni
se
loco.
te para encima, diga,
Y
espérate, papi, déjame miarte.
Eso es lo que...
es una falta de respeto.
Sí, es verdad.
Por más de que es sexy, de que diablo, que totazo.
Hay gente que le gusta eso.
Nah, dog.
Tú sabes, if you think about it, you ever been squirted on? A girl ever
Yeah.
squirted on? Eso es miau.
Okay, pero when it's happening, either you face deep in that shit and you don't care because you already shiny de tanto mamá, or tú estás singando and she's squirting and it's coming on you. You don't even care because
I do. A mí no me gusta esa vaina, no.
Hablador.
Let me tell you something. At first, I was like, yo, you know what? I would like to get a girl to squirt. I like that when a girl squirts. Y había una tipa que started squirting on me. Yo dije, ya a mí no me gusta esa vaina, no.
No.
Ya, no.
¿No te gustó?
No, a mí no, ni por diablo. Y at first, you know, I think us guys were like, we brag about it. We'd be like, yo, that girl squirted, whatever. And then I had a girl that was squirting all the time.
Well,
Yo dije,
this is the thing. To some girls, that's an achievement that you just did.
Yeah.
Because they don't squirt on the regular. So it's like, oh my God, he made me squirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But then there's girls that just squirt every time they orgasm.
Yeah.
So that's not an achievement. That's just, she has a loose pussy. I don't know.
Había una tipa que me estaba, I was like, yo, I wanted to like, to, do a little something with her, tú sabes. Yo estaba loco, tú sabes.
Y
Dale.
cuando rompiste?
No, we were there. I was like, I want to. Like, hell yeah, esta tipa está buena. And she was like, yo, I'm a squirter. I be squirting all the time. Yo dije, we're not having sex.
Really?
Hell, we're
you
not
turned
doing
it down?
Hell yeah, man, I'm not doing it. Okay, first of all, ese bajo a miau que viene después after they squirt. Dije, no, I don't care. Yeah,
I don't know.
You gotta switch. You gotta change the sheets.
I haven't experienced foul smell. It's just wet. You know?
Bro, eso es miau.
I don't think it's pee. I mean, it depends on the girl. It depends on the girl. It depends on her vagina. It depends.
You're getting peed on.
Nah.
You're getting peed on. Squirting is
vaginal secretion.
¿Tú crees que the way you think that shit is shooting up from?
I don't know. I don't know. I've experienced it. I think it's the time I've experienced it is an achievement. You know what I'm saying?
And you acting like it's like a degree that you got, a bachelor's degree at Harvard.
You know, it's like, I make you squirt. Yes. Try me. No, I don't know. I just, it's different, man. And people have different, what you call it? Fetishes.
Fetishes, yeah.
You know, people have different. Tú te has pajeado de que, oh, diablo, qué pie maduro tiene esa jeva. No, I don't feel like I want to jerk off the feet. But there's people that jerk off the feet.
There's people that love that shit.
You know?
Some people
there's people that be like, yo, I want her to jerk me off with her feet.
With her feet. That's true.
Yo no le veo el placer a eso.
Tú sabes que a mí me tomaron, like, there's somebody online that looks for, like,
toes,
feet pic of me. And they be posting, and then I found out that somebody created a profile on Wiki Feet, bro.
No. With your feet.
Mm-hmm. Yo tengo como 5 stars ahí.
Nah, you lying.
I was mad at first.
Put a big stamp right here of Gladier's foot, like that.
Emma.
5 stars.
I was mad. Somebody was like, yo, you on Wiki Feet. I was like, bitch, how do you know? And then I was like, mad. I was like, somebody put that shit on Wiki Feet. I can't believe You know, they grab pictures of me in Dominican Republic. Because sometimes
They
in Dominican,
Yelped you, bro. They got like Yelp
they
reviews on
have
your feet.
reviews. They have reviews on your feet. I was mad when I saw some of the reviews were like, yeah, but when I saw the reviews, I was like, yo, my reviews are pretty good. I was like, okay.
They were like,
You're not un pedicure,
I'll
me.
eat his toes.
You're not a Mason pedicure.
Yeah. That's funny.
But see, no, yo, thank you for coming.
No, don't stop it. Do you know
Yeah.
we can continue to talk?
I
I just have to go down and put money on the meter.
Yeah.
Eso no es nada.
Okay.
Nosotros podemos parar un segundito, pan, y yo vuelvo y subo. Because there's a lot that I want to get to as far as like, you know, your platform. And I want to spread more consciousness as to what we're doing.
Yeah,
you
of
know,
course.
the stand-up.
Yeah.
The stand-up, you know, I think nosotros hemos hecho una revolución de dominicanos-americanos que están haciendo stand-up. Ahora tú estás viendo muchos dominicanos que están haciendo stand-up en RD y eso todo viene de la evolución de lo que hemos hecho nosotros aquí. ¿Tú me entiendes? Porque antes la comedia en español era parodias nada más.
Es verdad.
Y la gente se vestía y hacían cosas como de Pimpinela.
Es verdad.
Tú veías a la gente con it was almost como obras pequeñas.
Sí.
It was like small plays. Now, there's actually comedy clubs in DR.
Yeah.
¿Tú me entiendes?
It used to be hacky. It was like nothing but hacky, like...
Con música, con actuación.
Actuación y todo.
No era alguien diciendo una historia.
Yeah.
¿Tú me entiendes?
No era stand-up.
No era stand-up. Antes tú ibas a hacer stand-up en un sitio y la gente decía, ¡wey, la música! Claro que tú vas a cantar. You know, now they actually sit there and listen to you. And you can get off a joke or two.
That's true.
Based on the fact that nosotros hemos hecho esa revolución de la comedia.
And I love that. I love that because it's a group. I love how Mr. Nueva York and Mr. Nueva York blew up. Like he was working, bro.
Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, I think I'll have him coming in for a podcast.
Nice.
Pero Mr. Nueva York came up like doing all these social media work. Like also I love seeing you, Nueva York, Ivan, Da Vinci, right? Even including me.
Estos son todo gente que tú estás diciendo que comenzaron yendo a verme a mí. Así es que ellos comenzaron a hacer stand-up. ¿Tú me entiendes? They were coming to see me. And that's, and you know what's funny? That I look at it now and I go, oh my God. Like, me siento como un proud father.
Yeah, as you should, that's true.
Porque básicamente son mis hijos.
Your protege.
Son mis hijos.
Yeah, it's true.
Nacieron de mí.
Sí, ¿verdad?
Porque yo digo así. No es disrespect ni nada de eso. Es más proud. I'm proud because I've seen their beginnings and I've seen their growth to where they at now.
They also give you your flowers. Everybody
not only give me the flowers, but I'm doing shows with them too.
Yeah.
I'm on the road with them.
That's true.
¿Tú me entiendes? So, no es que, la popularidad de ellos ha crecido muchísimo.
Claro.
Pero ellos no se olvidaron de dónde vienen.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? Porque dijeron, nosotros vamos para allí. Tommy, ven.
You know what I love, bro? And Mr. Noyola is very big on that
Yes.
and bringing people together.
Yeah.
I want us to grow as a group. What's weird, bro? You don't see Dominicans doing that. You don't see this group
right
is one of the few people that thinks and move like that.
Yeah. And you know why?
Why?
It's because of people like me. Because a mí no me hace que tú me supere. Yo me alegro. Ellos hay gente que no te pueden ver superar.
No, es verdad.
Gadiel.
Ajá.
No lo metas.
Es verdad.
¿Por qué? Porque tienen miedo de que tú lo superes.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? A mí no me importa nada de eso. Yo quiero que todo el mundo gane.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? So that's why everybody's like, when they win, they go, we got to bring Tommy too. Because Tommy saw us start and never hated. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
He let us win.
That's true.
¿Tú me entiendes? and now we can win together.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like, I don't understand what people hate.
You want to laugh? I'm glad
Why?
you said that about Nueva York. Check this out. Check this out. Hold on. Where did I just saw this right now. So, with Nueva York, I have August 14, 15, 16, 22, 24, 29, 30. All those shows with Nueva York.
Yeah, me too. I got 3 shows with him at Nueva York, and he's the one hitting
I
me
think
up.
we're on the same, what, 15 and 16?
He's down to 16.
Okay, so 15 and 16 were together. You're hosting that
I'm
one.
hosting that one.
Oh, yeah. He told me that you're hosting
Yeah,
that.
and look, like, he didn't have to include me.
Right.
He didn't have to hit me.
Right. So, you're on 22 and 24?
I believe so.
I think you're on 24.
I think I'm on 24.
Yeah. So, you see what I'm saying? It's a thing where he could leave me out.
He could do it himself.
He could put somebody else, but he doesn't. Why? Because of what I just told you. Lo más simple en la vida es tú enfocarte en tu plato. Si tú te enfocas en tu plato y tú no te... Todo el mundo va a comer igual.
Es verdad.
Todo el mundo va a comer. Ahora, si tú comienzas a mirar para allí, otro va a venir y te va a quitar lo que tú tienes en tu plato.
Porque tú no te enfocas en tu plato.
Porque tú no estás mirando el tuyo. Mira el tuyo. Y olvídate de todo.
De todo.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Sí. Yo estaba escuchando a Eric Thomas y estaba diciendo, Eric Thomas, he's a public speaker. You know you're the number 1 speaker in the world? Y yo ni sabía que I was the number 1 speaker in the world. And he was like, yeah, bro, you are the number 1 speaker. You know why? And he's like, why? He's like, you know why I'm the number 1 speaker in the world? Because I was not looking if I was number 1 or number 2 or number 3. I wasn't even looking at that. I was in my zone. I was focused on my thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even Oprah talks about that. She's like, it takes a lot more energy to look back when you're in a race.
I never thought of that.
Yeah.
That is fucking gold.
That's gold.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to give you another one that I've been living by it, kind of, and it's this.
Mm-hmm.
The guy said, when you're healthy,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have a million problems. But when you're sick,
you have one problem.
you only have one problem.
Bruh. Bruh.
And I've been living with that because I've been on a new health journey.
Yeah, while you eating Texas fried chicken.
Well, but look at it. If you look at it, I just needed food. It's all there.
Con papita frita.
It's all there.
No.
Todavía está ahí. I swear to everything. It's all in there, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to show the camera.
Mira.
Look.
Mira con esa vaina.
Look at all of this. It's all in there, the whole food. I just needed to bite something. Mira. Está entero.
Está entero. No, está bien.
Yeah,
you forgiven.
No, I just needed something to eat. And I'm on this journey. It's not vegan or none of that.
No. Yeah.
I'm just eating differently.
Good.
And taking care of health because it's right. Si tú estás enfermo, ya tú no puedes hacer nada.
Tú no puedes hacer nada.
Pero si tú estás tranquilo, problemas van a haber.
Va a haber siempre.
You know what I'm saying? Siempre. Va a haber un challenge, va a haber algo, una etapa donde tú necesitas solucionar.
Mm-hmm.
Si no hay solución, sigue adelante.
Mm-hmm.
Si hay solución,
es verdad.
arréglalo.
Es verdad.
No se puede arreglar. Próximo.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Es verdad.
Pero seguir para adelante.
Hablando de eso, porque right, there's a lot of Dominicans that are killing social media, bro. Tenemos Radel Ortiz.
Radel,
humble guy.
muy buena explicación para lo que yo te estaba diciendo ahorita.
Mm-hmm.
Radel.
Mm-hmm.
Radel tiene a su mamá, right?
Sí.
En vivo.
Sí.
¿Para qué tú? What you want to tune in to Tommy doing his mom as a character?
That's true.
when he got his real
When
mom.
he got his real mom doing it.
Right there.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this is one of the in real life
Mm.
things that I was telling you about that's killing the art.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. I love Radel.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I took Radel to his first stand-up show.
No way.
I swear to everything. He did 12 minutes. His first time up.
No way.
Fucking great.
No way.
He practiced for a year. He did the City Winery, sold out.
Yeah, he sold out the United Palace.
When
bro.
I went and saw him, yeah, that was later on.
Yeah, yeah.
When I went and saw him and he had an hour,
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh shit. He went in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So for me to see things like this, it's like, wow, que heavy.
And you were there too in the United Palace.
I was in the United Palace. Yeah, of course I was there. I had to be there. Why wouldn't I?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I saw this from day one. I saw the growth. He had a show at the Stress Factory.
Mm-hmm.
And he called me. He said, Tommy, I don't have a host today. Can you make it to the Stress Factory? And I said, yeah. This was a show. All right, so for example, he called me on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yo, we added a show for tomorrow. I need you to come, whatever, something like that. There was 330 people in there, bro.
Bruh. 330 people?
On a day's notice.
No.
1 day's notice. I'm like, yo, so this show wasn't planned? He was like, nah, we added this show yesterday.
What?
I'm like, Itasi.
That's phenomenal. That's a major achievement.
¿Tú me entiendes? Now, I see these things and I'm like, holy smokes. There's another kid, Justin Silva.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
He's the guy with the green hair.
I think
There's like
so.
5 million on TikTok.
He's like Puerto Rican, right?
He's
like
Puerto
skinny.
Rican. Yeah.
He does like stuff with his girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I know him.
So that guy, you know, Nueva York, Radel, they're all cool with him. You know, I've never really interacted with him. I had one interaction and I was going to Florida and I wanted him to be part of a show. He said, call his manager. The manager me dio una vuelta. You know, I didn't know he was that big. I was offering like $200 for a set. You know, I don't know this guy. I'm just like, yo, you know, come do this quick set. I didn't even want him to promote.
Yeah.
I just wanted somebody on the show.
Somebody on the show, yeah.
And they're like, oh, you know, he charges $1,500 or something. I was like, all right, that's too much. I can't do it. No hard feelings. I didn't care.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that he was doing the type of numbers he was doing.
Whoa.
When I hear from Nueva York and Radel and this and that, and they're like, oh, Justin is clearing $50,000 on a weekend. The guy with the green hair.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They told me, you know, between Radel and Nueva York told me that he's clearing $50,000 a weekend.
Wow.
And I was like, what? Doing what?
$50,000.
Dollars. Us doing stand-up.
A weekend.
A weekend. And I'm like, there's no way. They're like, yeah, bro. He's doing it like that. And I was like, all right, so then I'm doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the fact that I've been doing all these urban restaurants. Y que vainita. We got to get into the comedy club industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way que yo tengo 22 años haciendo stand-up. Este tigre tiene 2 o 3 años and not hating.
Yeah.
Just why haven't I taken that route?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah, you could. I think like on a weekend, let's say going now, like on tour, you could clear 15,000 one weekend.
Bro, you know? And it's like I'm working triple times harder.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not seeing that return. So I was like, all right, something has to change, you know? And I spoke to Joel and we started doing, you know, bigger venues.
Yeah.
Like City Winery, like
But City Winery no deja mucho.
Well, you know, it depends.
Because they charge you for merch and other.
It depends on what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we started doing bigger venues.
Bigger venues, good.
Because I kept doing these urban spots that nobody knows about.
Yeah.
That
Hole in the walls.
No, free entrance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, you're getting paid just for the show.
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
And you gotta be careful because you do that shit for such a long time. You're like,
No. That's where the change came. You know, when I
Okay.
started noticing what was happening.
yeah,
Because I have so long doing it that I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting $500, $600, $700 a show, but when I'm hearing 50,000 a weekend, I'm like, okay, espérate. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando?
¿qué es lo que está pasando?
You know? And yes, you gotta remember, people like Radel got 1 million
Got a million
followers.
followers. Yeah.
You got people like that kid, Justin. He got 5 million on TikTok.
Wow.
Él nada más tiene que decir yo voy hasta aquí.
Y se aparece.
Y no, que si nada más hay 200 sillas,
Se llena.
él la va a llenar porque tiene 5 millones de gente.
Es verdad, es verdad.
So se le van a aparecer los 200.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? So it's easy for him to sell out, you know? So now I'm like, I get it. I have to grow the social media platform, but at the same time, that's why I want to do more of the elaborate work like La Factoria series and movies, because we have the equipment now, we have
The
the
people.
talent.
Yeah.
All we got to do is put it together.
Yup.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Yup.
So that's why stuff like what we're doing works.
Yup.
And why
And
I
let me
feel
tell you something.
this is the future.
This is the future. You think about it. Like, when La Factoria, when I saw La Factoria, I was like, bruh.
By the way, Gadier's people, si ustedes no han visto La Factoria, go watch it, please.
Go watch it.
Go subscribe to the channel, La Factoria
support
TV on YouTube. Go watch all 12 episodes. It's in Spanish. It has subtitles for those of you who don't speak Spanish,
Mhm.
pero es para la familia completa.
Good. Mire, yo vi La Factoria. Lo que ustedes hicieron, you guys grabbed the office and turned it Dominican,
Yes.
bruh. And even when you guys came out, social media was like, I did not know this was the office that we needed, right? And let me tell you something.
I love that.
Yeah, and I'm glad you should, because no studio would have signed off on that.
No. Bro, do you want to know what happened to me in LA?
What happened?
They told me that's nice and everything, but why don't you try that in a restaurant? Because there's no Dominicans in offices.
No.
Swear to everything I love, bro.
Are you serious? There's no Dominicans in offices?
Yo le dije, entonces en Santo
dónde?
Domingo no hay empresa.
No empresa.
Yo
The
le pre-
Dominicans don't own businesses?
That's what I said. They're like, yo, you know what, man? Dominicans more like a restaurant thing.
Who said that?
I can't tell you, man. 'Cause
Bruh.
you will be so disappointed. But I'll tell you off camera. I'll tell you off camera. But yeah, man. There was a couple of, put it like this. The first thing I was told was recast.
Why?
They said, yo, you need some bigger names in there. You need some whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no.
And that's another problem with studios. You need big names in order for this to work.
I was like, nah, I'm staying with that team right there. I want that team.
Good.
You know? So that also got me. You ain't getting no money. Then number 2 was, here, do that same show in a restaurant and we'll fund it. Right?
Uh-huh.
So I made the pilot. For the restaurant. And then the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
So I lost out on the money.
Uh-huh.
They left me with the pilot in my hand.
Yeah.
And they told me that there was no Dominicans in office. And I was like, you know what?
That shit pisses me off.
Forget y'all.
That shit pisses me off. And I think I know who you're talking about.
I told Ivan, I said, yo, just keep writing the episodes. Because I'm not the writer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just the executive producer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So Ivan is the writer.
Ivan is the writer.
Okay.
You know? And I told him, just keep writing the episodes. Make sure you include the cast. I'll pay for whatever we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the A and B, you know, food, travel, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take care of it at cost efficient, the way we can.
Yeah.
You know? If I need to get some food sponsors or something, I'll try to get some food sponsors. And everything worked out. I did the first season with less than $5,000.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Curvin shot that shit?
No,
Okay.
no, he did not. Digital Bodega did.
Digital.
And that was my savior, actually,
Uh-huh.
because they didn't charge me. They did it for the for producer credit as well.
Okay, I gotcha.
So they bring all the cameras, all the stuff. They did, they did their part. So they became part of the family. So that's why when you see La Factoria, it says Section 8 Digital Bodega.
Digital Bodega.
Because for the season 1, they basically produced it.
Wow.
So I got lucky with that.
Okay.
Shout out to Izzy. And Ivan, Ivan had this dream this whole time of doing The Office in Spanish. I never watched The Office.
I saw a couple episodes.
I did season 1 without knowing what The Office was. And to have people compare, who do you like better, Don Tomas or Michael Scott? Like, that's big.
No way.
That's big to me. And people picking Don Tomas.
And let me tell you shit, it did numbers. La Factoria did numbers, bro.
It's still small to me because yo digo esto. Es como yo digo, el dominicano, tú ves, te quiere ver ganar, pero no más que ellos.
No más que ellos, ¿verdad?
Toda la gente que estaban supuestos a darle compartir a eso, no le han dado. ¿Tú sabes por qué? Porque no quieren. Like, chill. These niggas is gonna blow up. They're gonna blow up with this and I'm not part of it. Pero la gente que están supuestos a darle, los Raymond y Migueles, los Manny Perez, la gente que están en Hollywood, ya debieran de darle seguimiento, no solo seguimiento, pero darle el empuje.
El empuje, ¿verdad?
Para que crezca eso, porque en la República Dominicana y en Latinoamérica, ahora mismito, no hay un sitcom de latinos. No hay.
Especialmente así. Hecho así.
Con esa calidad. ¿Tú me entiendes? Entonces son cosas que hay que ponerla en el aire. Por eso que yo lo digo. Que tan, bro, when's the last time you saw a sitcom in Spanish? Chespirito.
¿Qué? Coño, es verdad.
La familia Peluche.
Había una.
La familia Peluche.
¿Desde
cuántos años hace eso?
HBO tenía una, pero eso hace como...
¿Cómo se llama?
Como 4 años, algo así. Era en español. Los Spookies.
Nada más tú y ellos lo conocen. Nada más tú y los que lo hicieron conocen los Spookies.
Eso fue HBO. Pero HBO fue el único que hizo algo así.
Bro.
Ya.
Te estoy hablando.
And it's been a very long time.
HBO tiene un special de Angelo Lozada.
Ajá.
¿Te recuerdas de Angelo Lozada?
Not really.
Uno de los mejores comediantes que ha dado Puerto Rico. Angelo Lozada tiene un special y ellos no lo pusieron y el hombre se murió.
¿Qué?
Y debieran de ponerlo para que los hijos de él cobren ese dinero. Pero no lo ponen, ¿por qué? Porque es latino, porque no es mexicano. Y me han dicho demasiadas veces, güey, arregla el español para que te pongan en el 41, para que sea un chin más mexicaneado.
Más neutro.
Más mexicaneado.
¿Qué?
Así, esa es la palabra.
Así mismo que te dice.
¿Tú me entiendes? Para que lo acepten en México.
¿Qué?
And I'm like, eso es mentira. Porque cuando yo fui a Los Ángeles...
Los mexicanos no aman como nosotros.
They love it.
El can de nosotros.
They love Dominicans, bro.
Oh, yeah. You telling me I was in California for like 18 years.
Bro, que yo fui... El primer show que yo hice en stand-up en español en Los Ángeles fue para Estrella TV. ¿Cómo se llama la mujer Kiki? Kiki Rodríguez.
Sí. Kiki, yo creo que sí. Kiki Rodríguez.
Kiki.
Sí, yo sé.
Es más famosa ella.
Yeah.
Kiki me llevó para Los Ángeles a hacerle un show a mexicanos. Y yo rompí. allá.
¿Ese fue el show que estaba yo?
No, se llamaba Locos y Contentos.
Ok.
Eso fue en el Portal Theater.
Yo no estaba en ese, ¿no?
No. No, porque en ese yo fui con Felipe Esparza. What's the name of that Damn, that's my man too. He's a Cuban comic. Coquín algo Bongo. His last name is Bongo.
No sé.
Ok. Él está por ahí. Bongo, de los míos. ¿Quién más? Felipe Esparza. Edgar Rivera.
Edgar Rivera. Oh, that's my guy. He's
Edgar
such a nice
Rivera
guy.
estaba con nosotros. ¿Quién más? Kiki Melendez. That's her name.
Yes.
Kiki Melendez.
Yes.
Who else? It was a bunch of us.
Okay.
They put us in a hotel in Burbank. You know, they paid us $1,000 for 10 minutes, $100 a minute, just like that. It was beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was great. You know, we stayed in LA.
So what happened? They released it?
Great
Or?
hotel. Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
It's out. That's history's made with that.
Okay.
Locos y Contentos. You can look it up.
Locos y Contento.
Yeah, it's on Estrella TV channel on YouTube.
So you were telling me about, when it comes to La Factoria and that Mexicans embraced you, but they wanted you guys to switch the whole thing. That's what it was.
Well,
right?
the companies,
Uh-huh.
the studios that were trying to invest in it were saying that La Factoria wasn't going to work with Dominicans in office. You know what I'm saying? Now, check this out, right?
Yeah.
Me Too got distribution from us, right?
Yeah.
They licensed it. They took distribution. They had it for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, there's a Mexican office.
They did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I felt betrayed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt betrayed. I felt like they showed them that.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, look, this works.
Yeah.
A Spanish office.
And they're like,
let's make it Mexican.
No way.
So they
did
pushed us to the side.
Did it perform well at all?
Guess what?
What?
So according to the people I was in contact with, you know what I'm saying? Which I believe. I believe him. Shout out to Ben De Jesus. My brother. I stayed in his house now when I went to LA. Really good.
Really good. Really nice guy.
Amazing guy.
Mm-hmm.
He told me Me Too was sold.
Yeah.
Or was bought by someone who took all the Spanish shows and made them English.
What? I heard the CEO was like embezzling money.
They did something crazy.
Some shit like...
esa gente está en la corte ahora mismo. They having problems. John Leguizamo's mad at Me Too.
Yeah.
And it was his channel.
It was his channel, yeah.
Because he got duped too. Yeah. They did something weird to him too.
And also it's owned by white people.
They did something I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
They mixed the channels, Me Too, NGL. They came together, merged.
I think NGL bought out Me Too or some shit.
I don't know.
Me Too bought NGL.
Whatever it was.
But NGL was the one that was actually making all the real money.
They did them dirty.
Yeah, that's true.
They did them dirty.
And then the court for that.
And guess what?
What?
Quedé embarrado yo también. Porque quedé embarrado de nuevo. Now I'm in the mix of this issue that they got.
Yeah.
Now my shit isn't going to get the money or the funding that it was supposed to get.
In order to do another season.
Because they were supposed to pay for season 2. And that's why I'm doing season 2 on my own with me and Ivan. So that's why, that's why we're still doing it. Me, Ivan, Brenda, we took it over. We said, fuck it. Digital Bodega, unfortunately, couldn't be part of the process. Okay, vamos a comprar cámara, vamos a hacer lo que hay que hacer, vamos a juntarnos y vamos a escribir los guiones y fuego.
Yeah.
¿Por qué? Porque lo que pasa con las series es que entre la temporada 2 y 3, ahí es que viene la gente con el dinero. Porque si tú nada más tienes una temporada, se alocaron, hicieron esa temporada.
Sí.
Pero si tú haces 2 y haces la número 3, dicen, coño, tan consistente la gente.
Es verdad.
¿Tú me entiendes? So, por
But at
eso,
the end of the day, you guys don't need nobody.
nos pusimos a hacer más contenido y estamos bateando.
Ajá.
A ver si sacamos una del parque. You know what I'm saying? Porque así es. Si tú no coges el chance,
Es verdad.
nadie te va a ver ni va a venir y que a rescatarte.
Es verdad.
We're taking the chance of just, at the end of the day, I see it like this.
Yeah.
We're doing something historical.
Yep.
What is that? We're creating a program.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whether it does get picked up or it doesn't, bro.
Doesn't need
how
to
many?
To be honest, it doesn't
How many
need,
friends of yours?
Yeah.
Can tell you, I have a sitcom.
No. Not
Count it with your hands.
Ninguno. That have a sitcom?
Yeah.
None of them. None of them. And if they do, it's they need approval from other people, and it's owned by somebody else, and all these people that have the money influenced and ruin the project. And nowadays, let me tell you something. Paramount had massive loss. I think they had like a $9 billion loss. Warner Brothers had like a $6 billion loss. These people are like studios are shutting down. That's why a lot of people are moving out of LA, because a lot of these studios, a lot of executives that I know lost their jobs. Yo dije, ¿qué hago yo aquí? A lot of the projects that I auditioned for, I didn't even want to be part of. Like I wanted to go over there. I wanted to do some acting and stuff like that. But it's not like the projects I was getting handed to. I don't want to do any of them. There was no passion. I didn't even see myself. And also a lot of these people, they're like, what the hell is this guy? Let's put him in some Mexican roles. You know how many times I auditioned para ser mexicano, un mexicano diciendo, dímelo, manito, tú sabes que aquí estamos en México. Tú quieres unos tacos, right?
Stop.
Bro. And I was like, and they're looking for Mexican cats. It's like, es el tío. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense for me to even audition for roles. So I'm the Latino name. You know, I'm better off just playing a black guy. Right? Because they're like, what the fuck is this guy? We don't know where to put him. Right? So it's like, what am I doing here? They don't understand who I am or culturally who I am or how I am. But the funny thing is that a lot of them, they're like, what is Dominicans? What can we do with Dominicans? But you listening to our dembos, you're listening to our bachata, the merengue.
Bro.
You see what I'm saying?
You want to know what's crazy?
Uh-huh.
I'm happy right now with Bad Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Bad Bunny has given Latinos, not only Puerto Ricans, Latinos,
a platform.
Such a platform.
That's true.
Way up there.
That's
because
true.
What's happening is
even
white people are like, por la mañana café, por la tarde ron. They don't know what they're saying, but they're singing the words in Spanish.
In Spanish.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the music is changing their horizon.
That's true.
¿Tú me entiendes? Because now they're like, oh, Puerto Rico? Yeah, we know Puerto Rico. We know Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny is like the biggest artist. Even,
ever.
Even over hip.
Ever.
In Spanish, over hip hop.
I think he's the Michael Jackson, the new Michael Jackson.
He's the new Michael Jackson, bro.
Yeah, there's no one that could be like, I don't know Bad Bunny.
I don't know Bad Bunny.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So his voice is the most heard voice.
All over the world.
All
over the world.
In the world.
Yeah, you know what's a flex, bro? For this man to be like, I'm gonna do a residency in Puerto Rico. I don't even. He did a tour and he was like, I'm not going to the United States.
No para ningún lado.
He went to Europe, but he's not coming to the United States. He's not doing a tour of the United States. If you wanna come and see me, you gotta fly to Puerto Rico, and see me. And one weekend, Puerto Rico's the reports say over $200 million was
flushed into the
economy of Puerto Rico.
Beautiful.
One fucking man did that shit.
That's great.
That's amazing. That's when you have your artistry and you're an activist and you're doing something and taking a stand for people. You can't say shit bad about Bad Bunny when he's not.
Only thing you can say bad about Bad Bunny is his name. Bad Bunny. That's it.
And Bad Bunny doesn't have to do none of that, bro. And he still gets criticized.
Well, who cares?
Who cares?
At this moment. Bro, he stopped the residency to come real quick and be part of Happy Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore 2.
That is so crazy.
And he bodied.
Yes.
He bodied.
I love it.
Phenomenal. I'm like,
shout out to Adam Sandler for even doing that. Because that right there, that's a flex.
That's a flex. And there was a part that Bad Bunny
had Bad Bunny as his caddy.
That's
fire.
Bad Bunny is the co-star of that movie. Bro.
Yes. That's so great.
I like when at the end he was like, "We're gonna start." I don't know.
I
Gotta
don't
spoil it.
I don't know. Don't do that. Don't spoil it.
But he gives a shout out to Dominicans too.
Bro,
Hey, real talk. Bad Bunny's half Dominican, bro.
he probably is.
No, he is.
How you know?
His father's Dominican.
Nah, stop it.
His father's Dominican.
Don't say that.
Bad
Don't say
Bunny's
that.
half
you're gonna,
Dominican,
you're gonna
bro.
go viral and people gonna say,
Bro.
Gadiel está loco.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Bro, you see, this is the clip right here. Te van a decir, yo, pero por eso que no se le puede dar cámara a todo el mundo.
A nadie.
Yeah, you know.
His mother's Puerto Rican. His father is Dominican.
¿De a dónde?
¿Qué sé yo de a dónde?
Hablador. Tú no quieres un hablador. You making some shit up.
I'm not making
now
it up.
You start Joeing out here.
Look it up. I was like, yo, when I found out, I was like, yo,
God crack Kim Allah.
No wonder his dembos are so good.
Oh, man.
He made a whole Dominican album. And a lot of the lingo he uses in his songs are like, he does use Dominican lingo.
Of course. Dog. It's that nobody right now doesn't have a little bit of Dominican influence.
That's true.
Bro, I remember coming up in high school and the black guys that were like the fly dudes, right?
Yeah.
When Dominicans would get fly, they'd be like, yo, my man right here could dress. Yo, this is crazy, this and that. And they would give all the Dominicans props like, yo, estos tigres tan bacanos.
Se viste bien.
Yeah, se visten bien.
Y el dominicano se limpia las uñas. Nosotros
like,
somos...
Yo, and they'll be like, yo, you're not like them other cats that's all hicked out and shit with the slippers.
Yeah.
You know, because, there was dudes que se quedaban con la samurai puesta.
Vela.
¿Tú me entiendes?
Vela.
Pero si tú venías, a little fly, whatever, especially like you hear from Harlem. You had that store, 145 right there. You could
Hamilton Palace or something?
Yeah, you could get fly any day.
Any day.
You go outside, boom.
De una vez. VIM está por aquí también.
We didn't have those stores up there. You know what I'm saying? We had to come down here.
That's true.
To get some pair of Vasquez boots and shit like that. Damn. And to rock a solos. We didn't have none of that.
Rockaware.
Not Iceberg.
Echo.
My time, it was Iceberg and trying to dress Coogee.
Yeah, Coogee.
Because that was here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get that uptown.
That's true. We had. The rappers used to come over here.
Everyone. I saw Jadakiss walking out of that store one day.
I saw Puff Daddy.
That's fire.
I see.
Right there?
Aquí a cruzar la calle.
Yeah, 145th.
145th. I seen The Game walking down the streets.
That's crazy.
Like over here, like all the big rappers. Fat Joe's been around here. Like all the
Fat
big
Joe
rappers.
now has a store on Broadway.
He do?
Yeah, he got a sneaker store right there on 158 on Broadway.
Pues vamos para allá.
Vamos para allá.
We're sneaker shopping.
Yeah, let's go.
I need some new sneakers. I'll be
right now?
this.
After this?
Let's go right now. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take you. Yeah.
Nah. Now, Tommy, I wanted to let you know that I appreciate you coming out here. Like,
thank you.
Let me tell you, you are that one guest. I was like, yo, I need to get Tommy to come down here because I feel like I think people need to see like this is a full circle moment. There was a time that I was like, in San Diego. I was trying to figure myself out. I got out the military and I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do. And I was like, let me try real estate. I was trying real estate with my boy at the same time. And then when you guys came up and doing, like, it brought life to me. And it brought life to a lot of Dominicans, right? And it was like, yo, we're able to see ourselves. We're like that. And it was so fucking funny, right?
What are some of the jobs that failed for you before you started comedy?
All right. Before I started comedy, I was in the Navy.
You was in the Navy.
So before Navy,
But you finished the Navy.
I finished the Navy.
You retired from the Navy.
Yeah.
From the what you call that? Armed Forces?
The Armed Forces, yeah.
You retired from the Armed Forces.
Yeah.
So it's like graduating college, right?
Yeah, it's like graduating. Yeah. But I was dying to get the hell out of there.
Okay, so you got out. Are you a veteran?
I'm a veteran.
You went to war?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did what is it? War in Afghanistan and Iraq.
You went to 2 tours?
Yeah, the 2 tours.
Oh my
God. I did 4
God.
years and a half.
Oh my God.
I was an aircraft director. I was a yellow shirt on the aircraft carrier.
Get
I
out.
used to launch jets, bro, everything. I loved it. It was amazing. Comenzaba en the Top Guns, launching jets. Like every 30 seconds, we'll launch a jet, bro.
That's
that
crazy.
shit was amazing.
Okay.
So
all right. So you did the Navy.
I did the Navy. I
got out.
I got out, and I started doing. Actually, I went into real estate. I was like, I want to try to buy real estate, how to do it, stuff like that. It failed because everybody and their mom was trying to do that same thing.
Okay.
Right. And when I did that, I didn't even try anything else. But like when I saw social media was coming up, and I saw that at that time was LeJuan James.
Ooh,
Remember, LeJuan James was like, boom, was the Latino of social media. I was like, oh, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah,
right?
he was big.
He was big, consistent, whatever. Right? But
what is he? Is he like doing movies now? What is he doing?
I don't even know.
LeJuan James, man. Damn, he was mad popping.
He was mad popping.
Yeah.
And funny as hell, clean.
Never got to meet him.
And he's clean, right? I met his mom and his dad.
I heard his mom worked for Univision.
Word.
And that's why he was getting so many brand deals and stuff like that, because he got like T-Mobile at one point.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, like, how did he get that?
You also got to think about, like, LeJuan James was the biggest social media influencer.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That was Dominican, Puerto Rican, and he was clean.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, he's going to get the brands, you know, whether his mom worked for those brands or not.
Well, I don't know how that happened, but they told me that she worked for Univision.
Gotcha.
So she was the plug.
She was the plug.
Yeah.
So I remember I was actually doing stand-up. I saw Kevin Hart doing his thing, and I was like, oh, I want to do that shit too. And I'm like, I tried stand-up first. And then my ex-girlfraend at the time was like, you should do
before social media, you did stand-up already?
I did stand-up, yeah.
Okay, good.
But it was San Diego. It's not like something I was completely like very consistent in. I didn't understand the world, right? But my girl at the time was like, you should do videos. And look at this guy. She showed me LeJuan James. I was like, oh, I could do that too. And I started doing videos at home. And that was after I even saw you guys, right?
Yeah.
And then Pero was like, we need a Dominican for a video to try out like some Dominican dessert. You hit,
how'd you run into that?
I had a friend that she said she was part of Pero and I was like, what? And she's like doing stuff with BuzzFeed. I was like, yo, word, I want to be in there too. But I thought that she worked for them.
She took you?
She was like, yo, they need a Dominican. You want to do it? And they hit him up. She hit up Jenny. Her name is Donnie. You know? And this whole time I thought she worked for them too. Right?
But she didn't.
She didn't. Right? But I met Jenny. She was the one that plays the abuela, the Cuban abuela. And I was like, yo, I'll do anything, bro. She's like, what do you know how to do? I'm like, I know how to film. I know how to work the camera. I know how to edit. She's like, you know how to do all that? You know, I'm Dominican. I'm lying my ass off. O sea, que nosotros dominicanos sabemos hacer de todo.
Ya.
Tú le dices a un dominicano, tú
¿sabes pintar? Claro.
Acá.
Claro. ¿Quién no sabe pintar?
¿Quién no sabe pintar? Tú puedes crear un edificio, pero ven acá. Ven acá. Y esa pregunta.
El dueño de los ladrillos soy yo.
Ven acá, mi papá. Ven acá. ¿Tú sabes grabar? Sí. ¿Tú sabes editar? Pero ven acá, eso es fácil.
El editador número uno.
Nadie edita como yo. That was the interview. Bro, and in the interview, she was like, what else do you know? You hear, tú sabes, you know what I know how to do? Camera angles. She's like, what? You know how to do camera angles? Yo sin saber.
Oh, my God.
Yo diciéndome que camera angles. Yo dije, le monté esa vaina que yo ni sabe. I don't even know that's even a thing.
That's funny.
And I was like, yo. And then they were like, oh, what can you start? Yo dije, can you start tomorrow? Yo dije, tomorrow. Dame 2 semanas, because I was still living in San Diego.
Oh.
Y eso que yo viajaba de San Diego a Los Ángeles. I used to drive.
Diario.
They were like, you want to be in the video? And yo dije, I'll be in the video. And I would drive from San Diego to LA.
2 hours.
2.5 hours. At that time, if there was traffic was like 3-4 hours, bro.
I hate LA traffic.
Bro, para un videíto por 10 minutos y me decían que me iban a pagar, ni me pagaban.
Ay, Dios
and
mío.
I was broke.
Oh, my God.
Broke. I used to overdraft my account all the time.
Oh, my God.
And because of my boy, Jonathan Bird. But Jonathan Bird looked out for me. He used to work at a bank at Wells Fargo. Every time I used to withdraw my account, he used to like
cover it.
He used to waive the overdraft.
The overdraft fee.
If you broke, why they charge you overdraft? I don't got no
broke.
money.
Charging you for being broke.
They charge you for being broke. It costs money being broke. And then he was like, yo, I'll waive if you. Jonathan always looked out for me. He was like, yo, if you look like, he would tell me.
Shout out to Jonathan.
Jonathan. And he showed me a trick. He said, like, if you about to overdraft, just pull out $300. Because you could overdraft it over up to $300. So, like, if I knew I was gonna overdraft it, I would go to the ATM and I pull out $300. Para tener por lo menos cash in my pocket at that
No
time.
way.
And have him waive the overdraft fee. That was a trick. That's a broke trick.
That's fire.
Yeah.
And then you wouldn't have to pay that $36.
I wouldn't have to pay that
of the
$36
overdraft fee.
Yeah.
But you would have to put back that $300.
I would have to put back that $300.
Okay.
Yes, look, I would drive with that beat up car that had no power streaming. I had big arms because of that. I drove for so many years with no power streaming. Yendo pa Los Ángeles, loco. Y para regresar el mismo noche.
And then how you started getting paid at Pero Like?
I did.
You became like the leader or something?
No, I didn't become the leader, but I was like, yeah, I was the known face, right?
Right. That's what happened. That I heard of you because you blew up on, on Pero Like.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that guy, he's doing good stuff.
Bruh.
And then I saw the thing where it said, like, I want to be Tommy of ThatsDominican. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
He wants to be like me?
Yeah, because I saw your videos, bro. You also, I remember the El Rico versus Rico, El Pobre, and you put a salami on a iron.
That's funny. We were just watching that the other day. Somebody told me, yo, tú tienes que poner esos cortes en el Instagram. And I'm like,
there was a video that inspired, I saw the video that inspired a Pero Like video was the going out with a rich guy and a poor guy. Right? And then you went to a restaurant and you were broke, right? And
I wasn't broke. I was just like, the bill was high.
And
I was like...
it was hilarious. Your faces, bro.
Yo me tapo un ojo.
Sí.
Y déjame ver. A ver si yo lo estoy viendo bien esto. Because... And I go to him, ¿tú entiendes español?
Sí.
Está caro.
Yeah. And then he goes like, and you go like at the end, he goes like, bueno, alaba plato.
Yeah.
That video inspired a video that I did, which was going out on a date when you're broke. And I went on a date, and then I got a fucking a text that said, I only got $50 in my account. And every time I'm going out with a girl and she orders something, you see the number go down.
Oh, that's fire. That's good. I haven't seen that one.
But the video
the Rico y Pobre inspired you to do this one.
Inspired me to do that video.
Yeah, that's nice.
I even saw the video before even shooting.
Really?
I swear to you.
You watched it over?
I was at BuzzFeed. I watched the video again. I was like, man, these guys were so fucking hilarious. Let me watch the video again. And the video came out at the end.
That's fire. That's so fire.
Bro, so.
That's so fire.
No, and then I did a couple of videos. They saw that was funny. They saw the skits that I was doing online.
And you started getting paid.
And they were like, you know what?
We got to pay this guy.
They're like, you want to be part of it? Matter of fact, before I left the Navy, I have a friend who's Jewish. And he was like, I'm going to give you one advice before you leave the Navy, and take this advice with you. You will always remember me. And I was like, all right, what is it? He goes like, people don't get what they want because they don't ask. If you want something, ask for it. If you want $5,000 more, ask for it. The worst thing anybody could tell you is no. The worst thing that you could do is stay shut, because nobody's going to give you shit if you stay quiet. Oof. Take that with you. And I was like, you right. And I went to Pero Like. I was like, yo, do you guys need anybody here? I could work. I'll do anything. If you guys need another member, like, I'm here. Like, I will do videos, whatever. I'll give you guys ideas.
I just need to get paid.
I didn't ask. Bro, the times I went there 3-4 times, didn't get paid and never complained. I ain't say shit. Me being broke, I ain't say nothing. Didn't raise hell. They didn't say shit. Because sometimes you need to take a little good fucking.
Yeah.
Right? And it was not like they did it on purpose. They probably forgot.
Yeah.
But I was afraid of saying anything because of like, if I complain,
I don't want to mess up the opportunity.
I don't want to mess up or fuck up the relationship.
Right.
So they were like, you know what? We are looking for an intern, somebody. Are you down to intern? I'm like, yeah, I'm down to intern. Yo, you want me to come over here? We do videos, and you want me to clean toilets? I'll clean toilets and record
and be
videos.
Part of the videos.
That's how motivated I was. I didn't give a fuck. And they were like, okay, when can you start? And I was like, give me 2 weeks, because I still needed to move from San Diego to LA. Y de una vez, I found the homegirl. Shout out to my homegirl that I was in the Navy with her. And she was like, you could sleep in my living room. And she had a boyfriend at the time, and the dude was okay with me staying in her place in the living room, bro.
Wow.
Yo duré 2 meses viviendo ahí en un fucking in the living
Listening to them have sex.
room. No, they never did that. They never did that.
Gabriel on the couch.
No. Pero sabes que uno se siente incómodo.
Guys, I'm here. Like
Y uno se siente incómodo, loco, sleeping in the living room, bro.
Nah, yeah. But it's look at where you've traveled the world doing stand up. You went on tour with Ada.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You headline in most of the comedy clubs in the country. You know what I'm saying? So
thanks to them,
it's
thanks
not
to her.
bad.
That's not
it's
bad.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Those two
moments.
little moments, they're being broke and sleeping in the living room. Those are two little specks.
Oh, word.
Compared to what you've done now.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I say. So I think since we're about to wrap up, I want to leave it like this. You know, no matter how much more I do, I'm already a legend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that.
I want to beat myself. What do I mean by that?
Jerk off.
Not that.
Okay.
No. I gotta beat myself from yesterday. I gotta beat that guy. You know, if I did something a little bit better than what I did yesterday, I'm winning. You know why? Because I came from nothing.
That's true.
I came from nothing. So yo sigo humilde. You know, I don't make nobody look like a fan or nothing like that. But I know who I am. And I'm legendary. You know what I'm saying? I've traveled the world. I've done stand-up in places that you wouldn't even think of. Like, what? You was over there?
Yeah.
Yep. I did stand-up over there. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, it's like, I won already. People catching up, people doing whatever they got to do, that's cool. But ya yo gané. Por más que alguien haga algo, yo gané.
Tú hiciste lo que tú tenías que hacer.
Que yo gané. Y estoy ganando todavía.
Y tú has hecho cosas que no solo tú has impactado cultura. You changed a lot of people's lives without even knowing that was what you were going to do.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
it's crazy because I've learned certain things throughout the process. Vamos a decir, hasta lo más simple. You know how people say, like, in order to win, you got to lose. You know?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You got to lose.
Yeah.
And I had an opportunity to be, man, who was it that I was supposed to do like a life movie, like one of those biographies.
Yeah.
And it was of this man from the radio station, Polito Vega.
Okay.
Polito Vega, I did not know, was Puerto Rican. They're like, yo, man, we're thinking about you. I think you should be this character. We want you to play Polito Vega from the time he was like 21 till his death. We want you to play this role. And they told me everything I needed to know, but they were like, you need to learn a Puerto Rican accent.
Damn.
So I was like, okay. So I started practicing, started talking to different people that were, you know, Boricua, and I would be like, yo, how would you say this? You know, saying
Que la que hay, hacho.
You know, and I started practicing and practicing and practicing. The movie todavía no se ha hecho. Ni me dijeron you got the part, you don't, nothing. They said we're considering you. Just start talking Puerto Rican. Bro, I learned the accent y todavía yo no he oído de esa gente.
You started eating a whole bunch of mofongo.
Pero, acho, papi, mira, en verdad, yo estoy ready cuando vengan, ¿oíste? Porque yo soy bien al garete y me tienen por techo ya, en verdad, que cuando yo me enfogono, te doy una salsa que ni el gran combo la ha tocado.
Oh, yeah.
So you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
You just gotta take it as a journey and just live every day feeling better than yesterday. And remember, while you're healthy, you're gonna have a million problems.
Ooh,
But if you're sick,
you only got one.
that's it.
And that's Tommy Peña. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You guys leave in the comments. That's a perfect way to end it, by the way. In the comments, leave what you think about the conversation. Join the conversation. I read all the comments. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming through. Let them know where they can find you.
Hey, anywhere. Tommy Peña on any social media platform. And remember, please check out La Factoria TV on YouTube. Spread the word. Send it out to your family members. A todo el que sea de habla hispana, por favor, denle a compartir a La Factoria TV. Tiene 12 episodios la serie y lo quiero muchísimo.
La pasa bien.